Cyberattacks don't always start with explosions. Sometimes, they start with a single line of code. Silent, invisible, and devastating. Today, we're exploring the most famous malware attacks ever recorded. Not just what happened, but how they worked, why they succeeded, and what they changed forever. Morris worm 1988. This was the first major internet worm, created by a graduate student experimenting with network security. The goal wasn't destruction, but a mistake caused the worm to replicate uncontrollably. It flooded early internet systems. Thousands of computers slowed or crashed. The internet, still young, nearly collapsed. This attack proved one thing: automation could break the digital world. I love you virus 2000. The subject line was simple: I love you. Millions opened the email. Inside was a malicious attachment. Once opened, the virus overwrote files, spread to contacts, crippled email servers. It caused billions in damage. No exploits, no hacking skills, just curiosity and trust. This attack showed how powerful social engineering could be. Code Red Worm 2001. Code Red targeted Microsoft IIS servers. It exploited a known vulnerability. Once inside it, defaced websites, spread automatically, launched DDoS attacks. Within hours, hundreds of thousands of servers were infected. No user interaction, just poor patching. The internet learned a hard lesson. Unpatched systems are open doors. SQL Slammer 2003. SQL Slammer was tiny, only 376 bytes. But devastating. It spread so fast it caused internet slowdowns, ATM outages, airline disruptions. It infected most vulnerable systems in minutes. Speed became the weapon. This attack proved malware didn't need complexity, just efficiency. MyDoom 2004. MyDoom remains one of the fastest-spreading email worms ever. It created massive botnets, launched record-breaking DDoS attacks, and slowed global internet traffic. To this day, its creator was never caught. MyDoom showed the power of scale and anonymity. Zeus Trojan 2007. Zeus changed cybercrime forever. It was built for one thing: stealing money. Zeus infected systems silently, logged keystrokes, stole banking credentials, and sent them back to attackers. It became a toolkit. Cybercrime became a business. Configure Worm 2008. Configure infected millions of computers, including governments, hospitals, military systems. It used multiple spreading methods, blocked security updates, disabled defenses. Configure was resilient, adaptive, and incredibly hard to remove. It demonstrated how malware could outsmart defenders. Stuxnet 2010. Stuxnet was different. It wasn't about money. It was a cyber weapon, designed to sabotage Iranian nuclear facilities. It targeted specific industrial control systems, manipulated centrifuges, and reported false readings. This was malware used as warfare. Stuxnet proved that code could destroy physical infrastructure. CryptoLocker 2013. CryptoLocker popularized ransomware. It encrypted files using strong cryptography, displayed a countdown: pay or lose everything. Victims had no recovery options. This attack normalized digital extortion and inspired thousands of ransomware variants. Sony Pictures Hack 2014. The Sony attack wasn't just malware. It was psychological warfare. Attackers stole emails, leaked data, destroyed systems. Internal secrets became public. Careers were damaged. Trust collapsed. This attack showed that data leaks can be more powerful than destruction. WannaCry 2017. WannaCry spread like wildfire. It used a leaked NSA exploit. Infected hundreds of thousands of systems. Hospitals shut down. Operations canceled. Lives were indirectly affected. WannaCry proved that nation-state exploits leaking into the wild is catastrophic. NotPetya 2017. NotPetya looked like ransomware. But it was. There was no recovery. No payment solution. It was a wiper, disguised as ransomware. It caused billions in damages worldwide. Entire companies were wiped. This attack blurred the line between cybercrime and cyber warfare. Equifax breach 2017. Equifax lost data on over 140 million people. Names, social security numbers, financial data. The cause, an unpatched vulnerability. No advanced malware. Just negligence. This breach showed that data protection failures are catastrophic. Imitet 2018-2021. Imitet started as a banking Trojan. It evolved into a malware delivery platform. It didn't just infect. It invited other malware. Ransomware. Spyware. Backdoors. Imitet was modular, adaptive, and persistent. A malware ecosystem inside malware. SolarWinds Supply Chain Attack 2020. This was a masterclass in stealth. Attackers compromised a software update. Trusted, signed, installed by governments and corporations. Thousands were infected unknowingly. The malware hid for months. This attack proved that trust itself can be weaponized. Colonial Pipeline Attack 2021. One ransomware attack shut down a fuel pipeline. Gas shortages followed. Panic buying began. This wasn't just digital. It was physical disruption. Critical infrastructure became the target. The message was clear. Cyberattacks can impact daily life. 17. Malware breach 2023. A zero-day vulnerability. Mass exploitation. Hundreds of organizations affected. Sensitive data stolen. This attack highlighted how file transfer systems became high-value targets. No phishing required. Just exposure. What all these attacks have in common? They didn't rely on magic. They relied on trust, speed, negligence, human behavior. Most attacks exploited known weaknesses, not unknown technology. How malware attacks evolved. Early malware spread for curiosity. Later for money. Now for power. Cybercrime, cyberwar, cyber-sabotage. All through software. Malware attacks are not accidents. They are strategies. Each one teaches the same lesson. Security isn't optional. It's foundational. Because the next famous malware attack is already being written.